Hi everyone. One of the most often requested features for Girder is how can I control my cable box or my TV or any kind of infrared device with Girder and have a nice interface on the screen so I can press buttons. Well, let's walk through it for say a Comcast cable box and how to get a nice interface up and running using Net Remote Dynamic. So first, let's start up Girder. We have a PIR-1 plugin, a PIR plugged in. You can always check if your plugin is enabled by going to File, Settings, and then here making sure that this guy is checked. And then we're going to use IR devices. This is a device manager plugin that you can get by going to View, Device Manager. And then if the component isn't here yet, you have to click here on this little add component and select IR devices. So let's just delete it and start from scratch. IR devices plugin, add it there. Now we're going to control our Comcast cable box, so just let's name this cable box. We happen to have this particular one in our IR library on the web. So let's click on import IR codes from web. The first thing it wants to know is what we will use to send the signals with once we have them. I have one PIR-1 plugged in here and we'll just send it out the front of it. And then we got this long list of devices here, and our manufacturer happens to be Motorola. They tend to use fairly similar codes, so just pick one and try it out. Since we already know what the output device is, we can test it here real quick and make sure that when you hit test IR code, the cable box responds. For now, we'll assume that this is right, and we'll just use all codes and say OK. Then you'll find that all the codes have now shown up here. And if you click on one of them, you can see that the code is here. This is the CCF code. It's a long code with numbers and letters in it. You really don't have to worry too much about it. You can have a look at it. If you click on IR Workshop, it shows you what this code looks like. So if you zoom it out a bit, you can see that it's just some pulses. That's what actually happens on a physical level. Down here is the output device that's selected. So as we did at the beginning, we selected the PIR-1 to send out the front. Now, that is all that we need to do on the IR side of things. Now, the other side is to have a nice interface. For that, we will use Net Remote Dynamic. We can close this guy here as we're done with it. And we'll go to View, Net Remote Dynamic. Here we go. If these little guys don't fold out automatically, just click on the Girder logo and they should show up. Since we created the IR codes inside the device manager, it is really easy to add these buttons now. All we need to do is add these device manager buttons here by clicking device manager and finding, here at the top, the cable box. And here's all the buttons we need. So let's add the power button for the cable box up here, there. And we give that a red color. It's kind of appropriate for power, I guess. Another red, a little darker. There you go. Power, there. Put it right there. Next, we would like, say, the channel up and down. So we go to channel, here it is, channel up, channel down. There, channel up. And add channel down as well. Channel down. And I'll copy the size of this guy here. Let's see, do it like that. And then apply it to this guy. There, now we have the same size. Place it down here. Channel down, channel up, and let's see, we also want the numbers. So 1, let's see, make that, let's not have that any radius on the button, make it about this size. 2, apply that size 2, 3, and take the radius away again, and then copy this, and then give these guys the right Y. Let's see what it's looking like. Not bad. So we'll keep adding buttons here, and pick whatever layout you like. I'm going to go with a numpad style number layout here. Let's see. Apply the size. Put it right here. Let's see, I want the same X, and then here. Oops, I had two selected at the same time. So copy this one, apply the X of that, and then copy the Y from number 4 to 5 and 6. That should start coming out fairly good. 7, 8, and 9. There we go. And there. And the Y. Done. So now we have a little numpad here. Move this whole thing along. We'd like, let's see, the guide button, up, down, left, right. Let's see, down. Up. Oh, not so fast. Left. And right. Select in the middle, or enter, whatever it's called on this one, select. There we go. And that's all there is to it, really. Now, you probably want to add the volume control for your TV to it. Volume control, probably the channel, the input for the TV, and you can see how that is done in the PIR tutorial, the video tutorial for that. But fairly straightforward. If anything is not clear, as always, ask us in the forum, and thanks for watching.